Good day everyone. Probability, total probability and Baye'S Theorem. This video brought to you by mastermax.com. Visit our blog to learn more. Blog address is given here. Let me take a sum and explain what is total probability and what is Baye'S Theorem, how to identify them and how to proceed with the sum. Okay, now there are two bags. Bag 1 has 4 red balls and 5 blue balls. So the total number of balls in bag 1 is 9. There is a bag 2. It has 7 red balls and 3 blue balls. So the total number of balls in bag 2 is equal to 10. Now one bag is chosen at random and one ball is drawn from it. Either you are choosing the first bag or you are choosing the second bag. So you have two options. Generally, you name the options as E1, E2, etc. Here there are only two options. So E1 and E2. Then the ball drawn is red. That is given in both the subdivisions. So that is the thing. That is, after you draw the ball, whether you draw it from bag 1 or bag 2, the ball drawn is red, that is given to you. That is called the event A. Now, the first subdivision asks you to find the probability that the drawn ball is red. That's all. So, what does it imply? Either you can choose the first bag and draw a red ball out of it, or means plus in probability. You can choose the second bag and draw a red ball from it. So, this is called the total probability. That is, these are the two possible options for you and there is nothing else. You can draw a red ball only in these two ways. Okay. If you see the second subdivision, a red ball is drawn. They are also the same thing, but from the first bag. So, you are concerned about one specific case. It may be either the first case or the second case. Here, you want to draw the red ball only from the first bag. That probability is asked. So, it is about a particular option specified. So, this comes under the concept of Baye'S Theorem. I will explain the sum further. Let us analyze and proceed with the sum. The two options given to you are either you can choose the first bag or the second bag. Let us name them as E1 and E2. So, E1 is bag 1 is chosen. E2 is bag 2 is chosen. Now, the choosing either bag 1 or bag 2, that is equally likely because there is no condition and there is no preference of one over the other. So, P of E1 is equal to P of E2 is equal to 1 by 2. If you have 3 bags, you will have 1 by 3 like that. Okay. Then, A is the event that a red ball is drawn, because the ball you are going to draw, whether it is from the first bag or from the second bag, that is red. So, that is A. Now, P of A given E1, what is that? It is the probability that a red ball is drawn given that bag 1 is chosen. Okay. So, you now go to bag 1. How many red balls you have in bag 1? 4. Total number of balls you have 9. So, choosing a red ball from the first bag is 4 by 9. So, that is your P of A given E1. Then, what is P of A given E2? It is the probability that a red ball is drawn given that bag 2 is chosen. Now, see your bag 2. How many red balls you have? 7. What are the total number of balls? 10. So, the probability of choosing a red ball from the second bag will be 7 by 10. That is your P of A given E2. So, are you clear about P of E1, P of E2, P of A given E1 and P of A given E2? Subdivision 1. Find the probability of drawing a red ball. That is, you want to find the probability of A happening. A is drawing a red ball. It can be either from bag 1 or from bag 2. You can choose bag 1 and choose a red ball, or you can choose bag 2 and choose a red ball. So, you are considering all the options or all the possibilities. So, that is called total probability. P of A is equal to P of E1 into P of A given E1 plus P of E2 into P of A given E2. Either choose bag 1 and choose a red ball, or choose bag 2 and choose a red ball. You substitute the values already found and you will get P of A is equal to 103 by 180. Let us move on to the second subdivision. Here you want to find the probability that bag 1 is chosen given that a red ball is drawn. So, either one of the options is specifically asked in the question. So, this is the concept of Baye'S theorem. The red ball is drawn, you know, that is for sure. So, A is given to you. You want to find out maybe either E1 in some cases or E2 or E3 or whatever it is. So, that is called Baye'S theorem. So, P of E1 given A, that is equal to, the numerator will be your favorable outcome, that is choosing bag 1 and choosing a red ball. So, P of E1 into P of A given E1 by the denominator will be all the possible cases, which is actually your total probability, which is P of A. So, substitute the values already found, then your answer of P of E1 given A is equal to 40 by 103. Now, let me tell you the gist of the difference between total probability and Baye'S theorem. In total probability, you want to find the probability of the event A happening, considering all the possible cases there. That is why it is total probability, probability of all the total possible cases. But when you comes to Baye'S theorem, A is given, you want to find either one of the options you have taken, it may be E1, it may be E2, it may be E3, whatever it is, that you will find, that is called Baye'S theorem. Are you clear about the difference and are you clear about both the concepts now? For better understanding of the two concepts, let us analyze two more sums. Take your notebook, note down the key points. I will just explain the important steps here. You can do both the sums, writing all the steps later on. Okay. Read the first sum yourself now. An item is drawn at random. What is the probability that it is defective? That means the item you are drawing is defective is given and that is your A. Now, when you are drawing an item, there are two options for you. It may be either the items produced by machine A or items produced by machine B. So, P of E1, that is probability that the item drawn is produced by machine A, that is equal to 60 by 100. P of E2, that is the item drawn is produced by machine B, that is equal to 40 by 100. Are you clear about E1 and E2 now? Right. Now, 2% of the items produced by machine A were defective. That means it is the probability of A given E1, that is probability that the item is defective given that it is produced by machine A, that is equal to 2 by 100. P of A given E2 is the probability that the item is defective given that it is produced by machine B, that is equal to 1 by 100. So, now you know P of E1, P of E2, P of A given E1 and P of A given E2. What is the question? You want to find the probability that it is defective. So, you are not bothered about either one of the options, it is the total probability which you have to find. So, you find P of A using the formula which we have dealt with already. Okay. Let me move on to the second sum now. It is a bit different, the wordings are not that open. Now, in the second sum, it is asked when you throw a die, what is the probability that it is actually 1? That only suggests the two possible options are you can either get a 1 or you may not get a 1. You may get some other number, that is 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. So, that are your options E1 and E2. So, P of E1 is equal to probability of getting 1 when throwing a die, that is equal to 1 by 6. P of E2 is equal to probability of not getting a 1, that means you may get any of the other 5 numbers, that is equal to 5 by 6. Now, you report that it is 1, whether you get it actually or not, you are reporting it is 1, that is your A event. Okay. So, now E1, E2, A are clear. Now, what is P of A given E1? Probability that you report it is 1 given that it is actually 1. That means it is speaking the truth. So, indirectly they have given that part. So, P of A given E1 is equal to the probability of A speaking the truth, that is 3 by 5. Then, P of A given E2 is, you are reporting it is 1, but it is not actually 1. That means you are not speaking truth, you are telling a lie. That will be 2 by 5. So, P of A given E1 is 3 by 5, P of A given E2 is 2 by 5. What is asked is the first option, that is, what is the probability that it is actually 1. So, this sum falls under the concept of Baye'S theorem. You have to now find P of E1 given A. Are you clear about what to find? So, do these two sums yourself. Hope you are clear about both the concepts and how to identify the sums. Thank you for watching the video. To understand and learn more concepts, visit our blog. The blog address is given here. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications of further videos. Any comment, any queries, post it in the comment section. Thank you again.